feel like we may need to go to the counter.
Is this like a top up machine?
Yeah. I think because these are like deposit cards, so we need to pay a deposit for it. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So the counter's not far, it's just over there. Okay, two days for 2 people, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. We got our train passes, yep. Tourist pass for 2 days.
For me,
just
that just
basic one.
screams the words more
I know.
expensive.
Coming from Europe though, like it seemed to be like our experience in Europe. Whenever we got a tourist pass, it always worked out to be cheaper from our calculations.
Yeah, I mean, I think like it's the only pass that is unlimited.
Yeah, if
Like,
you're
unlimited
riding it
rides,
a
so-
lot, if you're riding it once, don't bother getting it. But if you're going to be riding it 5 or 6 times around the city,
I'd say we were
they're
riding it
usually
more than
worth
that,
it.
so
Yeah.
it'd be worth it. The only thing is it lasts 2 days and it runs out at midnight on the second day.
On the second day, yeah. And we're flying out on the 3rd morning. We're hoping it would be 48 hours, but it's not, so we're going to need to pay for a train ticket or a taxi, apparently, because the first train is until 6 a.m.
We didn't think about that when
No.
booking our flight.
We didn't, so can't remember what time our flight is. I know it's an early one, so I'm just hoping it's late enough we can get the first train. We'll just need to wait and see. Alright, we've come down Little India. We're going to go and check out the city mall, see if we can find a food court and get some of this delicious local cuisine. Because we've not eaten, we arrived in Singapore this morning and I've not eaten since about 6 this morning apart from snacks, so I'm absolutely famished. I'm going to buy something of everything in the entire food court. They've even got an Italian down here, but every single place that we go to in the world, we seem to find an Italian, and I'm not doing it this time.
You've mapped us to the supermarket.
Is that a supermarket food court? You're joking. Alright, take 2. We'll cut it here and we'll just pretend it's a... No, there's a food court in there. Alright, so we went into Don Don Donkey, which seemed to be one of the food courts in the city mall, and it is extortionate. I was wanting something for $5 for dinner, but the cheapest thing there was $10.80 for like this curry set, when I've seen other places in Little India that do it for $5, like a big curry set. So we're going to go and try and find somewhere else. I mean, even there look like mostly like Chinese locals. Whereas we want to find a place where all the Indian locals are eating, because that's we're keen for some Indian food tonight. Yeah. So we ended up coming to the upstairs section of the shopping mall, to the Food Republic food court. It starts off quite expensive when you first get off the escalator, so we were a bit like, ooh, I don't know if we're going to be able to eat here. But it actually got pretty reasonable. We went to a place where you could basically pick and mix your dinner. So everything costs like $1.50 or $2 or something like that. It ended up costing $15.60 for the 2 of us. And we've got 2 massive portions.
It's not too bad.
No, what we did was we got, because the portions, I think you pay the same regardless of the portion size. So Gemma got all the bean sprouts for the veg, I got all spinach for the veg, Gemma got chicken nuggets, and I got the spicy chicken. And then we're just going to mix and match them between our plates, like swap them all over.
I thought they were tofu nuggets. There's on the board
tofu nuggets. I couldn't see any tofu, mind you, but yeah, I mean, we can actually see, we're hoping to get some Indian food, given that we're in Little India, the shopping mall beside Little India, but we couldn't actually find anywhere that sold Indian food as such, so...
Not as a kind of food court type place, they were all like restaurants, which we thought might be expensive.
Yeah, well, it's going to be another night, but we'll go into that, but I've been craving some sticky chicken for ages, so... That's good. It's like chicken in a kind of black bean sauce. Oh, and there's a little bit of an afterburn for it. I mean, I don't handle spice very well, so my afterburn's probably going to be nothing for any of you guys, but this is really, really good chicken. I think you'll like this as well, Gemma.
I don't like it. I actually can't breathe. Why?
Does it taste good at least?
No.
No. Oh dear. You forgiven me yet? So in a mood.
I can't eat anymore. I can't taste it. So Campbell only tells me now after I'm nearly passed out from the heat that that was a black bean chilli and not just a black bean. And I thought I was just eating a bean of some sort with some sauce on it.
It is a bean of some sort, it's a bean chilli.
I thought I was going to pass out.
The reason I do it, it's a good tip for you guys, is if you want to eat someone else's dinner, feed them a really spicy chilli and then they can't eat any more of it, so I got to finish Gemma's dinner.
Pretty much.
Alright, so food court in the City Mall of Little India. If you go right up to the top floor, you can find some really reasonably priced food.
Yeah, it's a cute little area as well.
I would come back.
It's a good selection.
Yeah.
I would have preferred it if my food was warm, but
Yeah.
it's
And
still
it's
just as
spicy.
nice. And yeah.
I think because we went to one of the budget ones where they cook all the food in bulk, the food is either hot or cold, it depends on your luck. So once they run out, they cook a new batch and then it's hot. But I still thought there's so much flavour in this kind of food, that's why I love Asian food. There's always so much flavour, it doesn't need to be piping hot for it to be delicious. But 5 stars would come back. We're going to go and get some ice cream and see if this one will forgive me for the chilli incident. We're on a hunt around Chinatown for the best grub. We've had a lot of recommendations about going to the Maxwell Hawker Centre, so we're going to go and check that place out. We just walked through the People's Place, I like the food markets, People's Place, like something people. Yeah. But there's like such a huge range of foods we just couldn't decide, so we know this place is going to be good. We're going to go and check that place out. And Gemma is going to try and get a veggie option if she can.
It's really, really hard.
It's difficult to get vegetarian around here.
Like to try the sort of like
The spices or stuff like that, everything's meat. We're going to try our best, and the food looks delicious though, so I'm really excited to go and try it. What do you think, Jim? All the way to Singapore and have some bangers and mash?
Oh, that looks so good. But I don't know, I've never had dumplings before.
Have a look at that.
What's in it?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Excuse me, what is inside? Pork. Okay.
We're going to get like a mixture of different foods. We've scoped out the entire place and we found some that we like. We've got the dumplings. We've been recommended to get this
Kea toast.
Kea toast. I think it's like a traditional, I don't know if it's like a Chinese toast or if it's just local to here.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really good. It's like eggs and toast.
Eggs and jam, I think it is.
And there's a Thai food stall down
Interesting.
there. We're going to go and get a pad Thai from as well because I do love a bad good pad Thai.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go sit down somewhere. Alright, I am excited to get tucked into all of this good stuff. We got like a traditional kind of coffee. It's not like normal coffee, it's called Kopi, spelled C-O-P-I. And it looked like they added, I don't know if it was like condensed milk or some kind of sweetener or something like that to it, but the way they made it was like really interesting because it wasn't just coffee in a pot and then they pour the water in and they stir it. What they tended to do is like they brewed it in these giant big pots and then they obviously boil it, and then when they were pouring it in, they'd add the condensed milk, pour the coffee in, and then pour the water around the rim of the glass. I don't know if it was to heat up the glass while you pour the water in or something like that, but it was really cool. And we also got these, there's some pork dumplings. I didn't realise they were pork until after we bought them. It was just dumplings, and she didn't seem to speak much English. And then we also got this
Kea
toast, yeah, which we've had recommendations about.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is.
It's like a kind of jammy Marmite thing.
Yeah, apparently it's like a traditional food.
Yeah, do you want to give it a shot?
It smells kind of sweet.
Looks like it had like Marmite or...
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Is it good? What does it taste like?
It's really sweet. It's not like jam, but it's...
It looks a bit thicker than jam.
Yeah, it's thicker than jam. I just had a realisation what this tastes like. It's like a coconut jam, but it's really smooth.
Yeah.
And I think I babbled about it having egg or something earlier, but I think you can get it with egg, so you can like order an egg to go on top of it, but obviously I've not got an egg, I've just got the toast, and this must be like a kaya, or how do you say it?
Yeah.
It might be kaya.
Because she said kaya.
Yeah, so it's like, must be like a kaya spread, but yeah, it's really pretty.
The last bit we're going to try, I'm going to have the kopi, which is like a local coffee, I'm guessing, because they had coffee and kopi. It's just like a really sweet coffee. I think it's because they use the condensed milk. I think that's what she was adding before she pours in the coffee. So it's a really condensed milk, not that strong. I prefer a good strong coffee if I'm honest, like more European or South American. But it's alright.
I'm not a fan of coffee,
No.
but do you think I'd like it?
I think you would possibly like it, here. You give it a shot.
I love the smell of it, but...
Yeah. It doesn't taste much like coffee at all.
Very sweet.
Yeah, very, very sweet. I think it's a running theme all around Asia, as they seem to make really, really sweet coffees, which I'm not a big fan of. I like a good strong coffee, like an Italian one or a French one, or I've yet to be to South America, but I can imagine that's exactly what that's like. But you gotta do what you gotta do over in this side of the world.